Okay, listen up, parents. If your kids can say Minecraft and negotiate for a snack like a tiny lawyer, then they definitely can learn how to wash their face. I'm Dr. Alice Mina. Welcome to my channel, The Skin Real, where I give real people real information about their skin health so that they can make informed decisions. Sound good? Let's get into it. This is my weekly recap episode where I break down my key takeaways from my most recent podcast interview. This week, I had dermatology resident and author Dr. Betty Nguyen joining me. She has created this adorable series for kids called Medical School for Kids. Of course, I got the book Dermatology for Kids, but they basically go over different organ systems in our body to help teach kids from really the ages of 1 to 10, but really everyone can learn from it to help teach kids about their body because kids are naturally curious. And I just think it's such a brilliant idea. I love it. And if I know you and you have a child between those ages, you're probably going to be getting one of these books at some point. If you want to hear the full episode, highly recommend it. Be sure to stick around to the end of this short episode and I will link that video there. Now, I'm a dermatologist and I'm also the mom of a 10 and 11-year-old. And if you've ever been around children, you know that they are naturally curious. And our skin is something that is so visible that kids are always looking at their skin. They're looking at my skin. They're noticing why my skin might feel different than theirs, why my skin might have wrinkles or blemishes and theirs doesn't. They also will point out a mole that maybe is new on their body or a rash that they've got. And of course, the classic boo boo, right? The scrape or cut that they get on their skin. Kids want to know about their bodies, they want to know how things work. And I think too often we think they're not old enough to understand. The human body is complicated, it's complex, but really, we can break it down into appropriate little nuggets of information for children to help them start to learn how their body works and functions. And I think this is so key with skin health because so often our skin health is equated to aesthetic beauty. And we forget that our skin is a whole organ system that has a lot of important functions and features beyond just what our face looks like. So I love this series. And if you are thinking, oh, my kid is too young to be learning these big medical concepts and terms, think again, give these books a try, let your children look at it. They'll be excited to read, they'll be excited by the pictures, and you'll be amazed at what they actually can grasp when they have the information given to them in an appropriate way. I love this book series because it helps teach kids the importance of skin health early instead of waiting for TikTok or influencers or their friends to teach them about skin health when they're tweens. Things like the importance of washing their face, why wearing sunscreen every day is a great idea and not just for the beach. And hey, this may even help you have better habits when you're teaching your children about this and maybe you don't wear it every day or wash your face every day. It's a good reminder that you should be doing these things too. It's also a great opportunity for them to look at their skin and notice things. Do they have a birthmark? Do they have a mole? Maybe they have something called a hemangioma, which is a little vascular birthmark that children can get. Or they may be curious about the things on your skin and your body. Or they might wonder why their skin is dry or flaky or itchy. And it's a great opportunity to teach kids about how to take care of their skin, that putting a moisturizer on, not scrubbing their skin too hard, how all of that can help take care of their skin to make it healthy. I think every parent can relate to the time that their kid might point out an imperfection on them. My children are amazing at pointing out when I have a pimple or when I have wrinkles or my skin is stretchy or saggy in areas that their skin is not. And of course, it hurt. And of course, it's a little bit like a kick in the gut when they point these out, but they are just naturally curious about the things that they see and the differences that they see in the skin. Our kids are paying attention and they just need the language and the tools to help them understand the skin. And I love how Dr. Nguyen even shared this story about one young reader who was reading this book with her dad and realized her dad had what she had previously called a boo-boo on his body, but actually after reading the book, they realized that it looked a little funny, it was a little irregular, and they went and had it evaluated by their dermatologist, and it turns out that it was a skin cancer that the dad had. So yes, even your children can pick up on these things. They may not know what it is exactly, but they know this doesn't look right, this doesn't look normal. And I think that's hugely empowering for children. So what are some important and healthy skin habits that even young children can start to develop? First and foremost, washing their face morning and night and using clean hands. We all teach our children to wash their hands. Well, it's important to teach them to wash their face, even if it's just splashing water on it in the morning or using a gentle cleanser as well. It's so key to teach children the importance of sunscreen. If you start making this a habit early on, it becomes like brushing teeth and you don't have to think about it. And it might even help you get into a healthy habit of putting it on every single day and not wondering if it's going to rain or if it's sunny or cloudy, etc. As kids get a little bit older, you can also let them pick the sunscreen that they want to use. I let my children pick the kind they want to use, and they're more likely to follow and use it when they like it. So let them have a little fun here, picking out, of course, an appropriate sunscreen for them that they will enjoy using and want to put on in the morning. Keep it simple. This is key. Children do not need a 10-step skincare routine. Neither do you. So this, again, could be a great opportunity for you to learn to simplify your skincare routine and to model that behavior that you want your children to have. But children do not need a complicated skincare routine. Even tweens, who I know want one, but simple cleanser, moisturizer, sunscreen. That's really all you need when you're young, unless you are struggling with a particular skin condition like eczema, acne, psoriasis, things like that, then that will change a little bit. Another key tip with children is to talk about things. Don't just assume they know what to do. I remember thinking my kids knew to wash behind their ears. They knew to wash the bottoms of their feet or their face every day when they started showering on their own. But here's the thing. They don't necessarily know that. Just because you've been doing it for them for 5, 8 years, however long, doesn't mean that they know exactly what to do. So talk about it. Help teach them about good hygiene in the shower, how to soap up, what to use, what to put on your hair, what not to put on your hair. And it can be very simple and not complicated, but talking about healthy habits so they know what to do, especially if they're doing it on their own. So go ahead, ask them, did you wash your face? Did you wash your feet? Just like we might ask them, did you brush your teeth? And lastly, I think this is so key is to lead by example. Something I have realized for better or worse is that my children follow what they see me do and my actions more than what I say, for good and for bad. And when they see me always put a hat on when I go outside, when they see me always wearing sunscreen, when they see that mom's bedtime routine with skincare is really simple and basic, this is all modeling the behavior that I want them to have and emulate as they get older. So modeling those healthy habits early is so key, and helping teach them why we're doing these things. We're putting on our sunscreen so we don't get burned, so our skin does not get damaged, and that we keep our skin healthy to protect us for longer. Kids can understand this. They want to understand these things. They're curious by nature, and it's never too young to start them, and it's never too young to help them appreciate their bodies so that they can take ownership and feel empowered. Hopefully, this episode has shined some light on the fact that kids are natural learners. They want to understand the world around them and their bodies, and helping teach them about their skin is a great way to start because they see their skin every single day and they see what makes their skin look the same and different from other people. I love this series by Dr. Nguyen. You can check it out on Amazon. I am not affiliated with it, but I just think it's an adorable book for kids and I love it. If you want to hear my full episode with Dr. Betty Nguyen, be sure to check it out here, and I will see you next week.